Hi, my name is Leah, spelled Ligia. Welcome to my channel. I'm starting a new segment called Clean Your Glasses. Do you ever have those times where if you're not a glasses wearer, but you drive, that windshield gets covered in snow or it's just so dirty, your glasses have spots and smudges all over them, you don't see clearly, you don't interpret your world clearly. So cleaning your glasses is all about shifting your perspective. I hope it's helpful to you. If there's something you want to talk about in cleaning your glasses, please drop it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, like, and subscribe. Hey, I just wanted to come on and say hello. And it's been on my mind, so I thought I'll make a video about it. I won a contest the other night, and I'm so looking forward to the next stage of that contest. And it's not like a monumental, oh my gosh, you're in the world summit, that sort of thing. But at the same time, in the scope of my life, it feels monumental because I never would have pictured myself doing anything like it. My Toastmaster journey started officially 2.5 years ago, but I went to the club 4 years ago, about 4.5 years ago, as a visitor, and at that time I was in a really low place. I was struggling with postpartum depression, just a lot of demands in the family, in the home, and I didn't have a sense of myself. I was just always on the go, and I was struggling with I guess you'd call it social anxiety. And I found myself literally hiding in the bathroom to avoid interacting with people. I wanted to connect, but I was in such an awkward place that I couldn't open myself up to connect. And my anxiety got so bad at one point, I remember hiding out in the bathroom, not daring to make a sound, putting my feet up on the seat just so no one thought I was there. And I am not at all proud to admit that, but just to share how bad it was at one point. And if you're struggling with something like that, there is hope. There's a better way, and it doesn't have to last forever. So it was in that moment, being in the bathroom, hiding from my world, that I was berating myself in that moment, just because I'm like, I'm a mom of 4 kids. What kind of example is it that I'm being to them if I'm hiding out in the bathroom like that? So that's when I really started getting more into the personal development and switching my mindset and just learning what was going on with myself. And that awareness of knowing what was happening really helped me know that I had a choice. Because when you're struggling with anxiety and depression and things like that, you don't even know that there are days that it's gonna get better. You just know that every moment is a battle. You just know that every moment feels so hard. So when I hit that point, call it fate, call it serendipity, call it an algorithm, whatever you want to call it, but a post showed up on my news feed, and an acquaintance from years ago was sharing about her Toastmaster experience and how she had moved on in the competition. And I don't know what it was. I had never thought to myself, I want to be a public speaker. I want to, be able to share my ideas that way. But as I was talking to her, I thought, this is what I need to start learning to talk to people again, because I had been so used to just being around my kids, and I felt like I was in this bubble in my family, and I've always been protected by these four walls, and it was just, it gave me a light to see, okay, maybe I could go check this out. And when I did, I went as a visitor to this club in my city, and I saw the speaker. Her name is Barb, and she did this speech called Work Boots. And I was just so enamored with her delivery, the story, the facial expressions. I felt like a part of me had opened right up. It was like, wow, this is what you do here. I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. And at that point, I had been learning about how all the things that people can do are skills. They are skills that we can learn. I always had this idea that you either had the talent or you didn't. I didn't realize, maybe it's dumb to say it like that, but I didn't know that I had a choice, that I could work on these skills. I just assumed that that's just the way it was. I was shy. I was, horrified of going out and connecting with people, but it wasn't that way. It was just, I was in a really vulnerable place, and I was playing small, and it was easier for me to hide than to face that fear of getting out there again and trying to figure out what it was I wanted to do and who I was. So instead of hiding, I was just so excited, and I was so excited to come back, but life just got too busy, and my children were very small, and it didn't work for our family at that time. But 2 years to the date, I went back, and I joined, I think, the third meeting after, and did my speech, my first speech there. I was so nervous. I felt like I was gonna throw up. It was horrible. I was shaking like a leaf. I practiced and practiced, but nothing prepares you for that moment, and how vulnerable you feel, how exposed, and nothing also prepares you for the light that you feel once you do something that feels incredibly hard, where you feel like you just can't breathe. It's so hard. And it was a turning point for me, and I was eager to get back out there. And it was in that time that I promised myself, if it scares me, I have to do it. So I think I did 2 more speeches after that, just to get myself out there, get used to being in front of people. It was a once a week meeting, so that was my goal for the week. I just wanted to get in front of people. And when our club president at the time, he came up to me, he's like, if you get 6 speeches done between now, I think I had a month and a half to pull it off, you can make it to the club contest and compete for the club contest. And I was honored, so scared, and I couldn't believe this guy was asking me to do this, because I didn't think I would be capable of that. That wasn't in my realm of possibility. But just the fact that that person saw something in me made me want to rise to that challenge and show up. And I did, and I won our club contest. I didn't make it to the next round because I hurt my back, herniated a disc, but just getting to that experience really pushed me forward and made me realize what I was willing to do to step up to that position.
New text message from Cadence.
So it was so humbling, and it's been an amazing experience. And with every year that a contest comes up, I'm eager to participate every meeting or whatever. I want to engage. I want people to see what's possible, from going from scared to death, hiding in a bathroom stall, to showing up and trying to make a difference, and showing myself, if anything, what's possible. Because really, at the end of the day, that's who my competition is. It's great to win at a competition, but really the win for me is showing myself where I am in my skills, where I can improve, and how I can continue to grow in this journey. So it's such an incredible
You have 2 new text messages.
experience that I'm very grateful for. And I just encourage you, whatever it is that you've been putting off to do, please do it. Like, make it a priority, because when that part of yourself opens up, there's a whole new world that you have yet to discover. Just try. And it's not always going to feel comfortable. It's not always going to be pretty. But when you start walking in the direction of what makes your heart just fill with possibility and joy and ideas, it's amazing the flow of energy that comes. You don't need coffee at that point. You don't need your glass of wine at that point. You are driven by something bigger than those addictions. It's freeing in the most beautiful way. So I hope that encourages you to get out there and try something that scares you. And remember, we all start somewhere, and it's okay. It's so okay to start wherever you are and just show up. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. What is something that keeps your glasses dirty? What's something that we can look at that can shift your perspective? Again, you can check out some other videos if you click here for stories or some other mindset things that helped, or other videos that might be of interest to you. Thanks so much, and follow your creative energy. Have a great day.